What is up, everybody? This is Omega Belmong here with a super late E3 predictions. With my predictions here, like I said, it's super late. I've been pretty much sick this whole week, so I want to get this out before EA's, which it might come out before EA. The video might come out before EA. If not, hopefully I have one prediction in this here that can hopefully be shown at EA's press conference. But like I said, these are just going to be 10 predictions. It's pretty much coincide with being able to, some of the predictions that might be real, and some of them are like just my dreams of what I want to see at the press conference. So it's just a mixture of both. Hopefully some of them are true. I'm pretty sure most of them are true, but I want them all to be true. So anyways, let's get started here. For the first prediction, I'm going to say is we're going to see Project Scorpio, and of course we're going to see a price point for it. It has to be at $3.99, and that's why I'm predicting that a $3.99 price range. If not, the best I can say is about $4.50, but it has to be at $3.99. And without it being at $3.99, it might lose. If it's like at $500, that's a little bit too expensive. At $4.50, it's not that bad. It's still pretty, like, you're still paying for a high premium console, and that's what it is. And it looks to be pretty cool. So with all this, base stats and everything for the console, I think that would be a good price. $3.99 will be pretty much the lowest I can see it at, $4.50 being the highest, but I want to say they have to keep it at $3.99. And the other price point I want to say, get these price kind of for the consoles out of the way first. The next one, it kind of goes with the Project Scorpio here, is the PS4 Pro will be reduced to $299. You're going to see a $100 reduction of price, because just to see where they're gauging at. We did get an article that said that they sold 20% of every PS4 and PS4 Pro has been sold. It's about 20% for PS4 Pro, so whatever that calculates for every month, it's like 20% of it. So that's not too bad. That's not great either, but that's just probably at the okay line. You're paying for a premium console as usual, but like I said, to battle against the Scorpio or whatever it's going to be named, they have to lower the price down. I don't see anything lower than $299. I think Michael Pachter said $249. I'm like, whoa, could happen, but I'm thinking more $299, if not $350. But I think $299 would be the perfect place for it. Next up, it's hopefully from EA. If not, I want to see something closer to it. What I'm saying is they have to show something like Fight Night. I want to see a Fight Night from EA. It's been a long time. We haven't seen a Fight Night for a while now. Of course, we have the UFC from them, and I want to see a Fight Night. I always say it's a little bit tough to see a Fight Night, because unlike the UFC or all these organizations, there is organization for them. Boxing isn't, because you have all these promoters and everything like that. I'm surprised we haven't seen a Fight Night. Once you get into the promotions and everything like that, you kind of can see that the fact that Fight Night doesn't really have a singular promotion. It's all this person's doing this person's doing that, so it's tough to get fighters maybe into it. Maybe if I don't even know how it would happen, but I want to see a boxing game. It's been a long time. We need to see it. I want it. Next up would be Devil May Cry 5. I want to see Devil May Cry 5 from Capcom. They have to be doing something, because they just been pumping out these HD remakes and all of that. It's cool and all, the Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen, that's cool. I love that, but I want to see something new from them. I want to see a Devil May Cry 5. Dante's back, kicking ass, doing all that stuff. So I want to see something from them that isn't a remake or, a remake. That's what they've been pumping out. Next up will be, we will probably see a Crackdown 3 gameplay, but for more of myself, I want to see maybe the multiplayer aspect of it, because they talk about the cloud with its environmental destruction and things like that. I want to see, you playing with another person, or maybe 3 other people. Who knows how many multiplayer characters you can, or players you can get into one game, one session. I want to see all that with destructible environments. I want to see it from everybody's perspective. So I want to see something like that. And of course, it'll probably be running on Project Scorpio or Scorpio, so whatever its name is. But like I said, I want to see all that put together, and it's just buildings falling down. They're shooting stuff. They're collecting orbs. They're doing missions. I want to see all that gameplay, and I want to see it from every character or every person that's playing their perspective. Next up will be, and this one will be probably easy to judge on. You're probably looking at a Horizon DLC because they did talk about putting out some Horizon DLC. We don't know what it is. I'm hoping it's like a story mission. I still haven't beaten Horizon yet. I still want to play it, but I want to try. I want to see what they want to add on to the game. If they do DLC, it's time to go. It's time to go and beat the game. I only played like maybe 10 hours of it, but like I said, maybe a story mission DLC that expands the game more. I don't, like I said, I've never beaten it yet, so I don't know if you need any expanding. Maybe an offshot mission, side mission here and there. During this time something happens. You play a different character maybe, and you do something else, and it could be something like that. Next up will be, of course, we will probably see a God of War gameplay, but for me, I want to see like a God of War gameplay, maybe a little bit of him Kratos tracking up to the boss, getting this big old boss fights. It doesn't have to be in the game. Hopefully they don't include it. They always do some demos like that where they always put like something that's not in the game, like a boss or something that's not in the game. Maybe the environment is in the game, but the boss isn't. Maybe they'll put something like that. We'll see a boss fight. It'll go on for like a few minutes, and then we'll see like in the back, and when he fades out, when he beats the boss and he's talking to his kid or his son or something like that, he'll look at the camera, and then it fades out, and they'll be like, coming this year. 2017. I want it to be 2017, but kind of contradicts my next prediction. But like I said, 2017 is where I want it to be. Maybe like December 2017. During the holiday rush. But I guess it doesn't really go with what I want. What my next prediction is might be even better. So like I said, I still want it in 2017. Maybe it'll be out earlier. Who knows? We don't know. But like I said, it'll probably be 2017. I just want to say that. Next up will be the Gran Turismo Sport. We will probably see a quick gameplay trailer of it. It's been at almost at every E3 by now. Maybe it's last two or three. So it needs to come out, and they delayed it once already. And hopefully we do get a release date. And this is where my prediction goes. We'll see a gameplay trailer. Cool music in the background. You see engines revving. You see cars just flying by. All this stuff. You see, maybe a multiplayer or whatever. Just gameplay, straight gameplay. And then we will see a release date for it, and it'll be winter 2017. Maybe around November, around that time, November, December. I would probably be around November, because you know what? The GT Sport, or the Gran Turismo franchise, is pretty big for Sony, and that's probably a good time to start selling, and maybe even like September, who knows. That'll be a good time to start selling the game. During the big holiday rush, people want something to play. Gran Turismo, awesome series, and it'll be something, hopefully it'll be something that happens, because it's a good time. It's a good time to sell. It'll be the big holiday blockbuster game. So like I said, it kind of contradicts with my God of War release dates. God of War could do it too. Maybe Gran Turismo is September, and then God of War is towards the back half of 2017. So who knows? Next up, these two might be a little bit. The last one will be something just out of the blue, something I really want to happen, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen. This one, before that one, is I want to see Square Enix come up on the stage. Whoever they want to go to, is Microsoft or Sony. It doesn't matter to me. Do they have a press conference at E3. I don't think they do. So, but I wanted them to go on the stage. It doesn't really matter what stage to go on to. I want them to say, hey, you remember that we were talking about this? You know, we put out a quick teaser trailer a few months back about this Avengers game that we were talking about. And then of course they say, oh, we're working on it with the guys who were doing Deus Ex. I forgot what their name was. We're doing it. We're running with them, and this is what we have. And they show a trailer. Of course, we get the Marvel Universe characters. You know, Captain America, Thor, Hulk. Who else? Iron Man, and you know, whoever wants to be on there. Hawkeye, I guess. Black Widow. We'll see a quick trailer for that. I don't know what this game's gonna be. I said it might be something closer to like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Maybe it'll be Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. It'll just be funny. It'll be like this cool trailer, and then 3-4 months later down, it's like, hey, it's just this Diablo like gameplay. It'll be pretty cool. I mean, I'll still be excited for it, but I really don't know what, you know, the game is going to be. Is it going to be a third-person shooter, first person? You know, first person will be a little bit weird because you won't be able to see your character, and that's the whole point of seeing your character, playing these Marvel characters, is to see them. So it'll be a little bit weird. But if there's something close to like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I'll take that too. And then the last one that I want to say is something that I probably it'll never happen. I always want this to happen. Is maybe a Xenogears remake or a sequel, which is, yeah, one of them would have been fine. I actually want to see a remake, you know, with them just, you know, remaking the game. They don't have to do anything else. Keep the story the same. Just pump it up in, you know, these cool 3D graphics and whatnot. I want to see something like that. It probably will never happen because the fact that, you know, they already super crunch time with Final Fantasy VII Remake. They still have, who knows what they're doing with Final Fantasy, you know, next Final Fantasy. They're still working on Final Fantasy 12, which probably should be done by now. And then, of course, they're still working on Final Fantasy 15. So, and Kingdom Hearts 3 and all this stuff, all these projects, and you know, and the Marvel games, you know, they were contracted to do. I want to see something. I want to see a Xenogears remake. It doesn't really matter what it is. Heck, they can even re-release the same game, and I'll still be like, oh yeah, I'll still buy it because I bought Final Fantasy VII when it came out. So that is it for all my, you know, predictions and hopes and wants and all of that for E3. Hopefully, like I said, by this time I should have this video wrapped up, good to go. Hopefully we see it. You know, Fight Night at EA's press conference. I want to see that the most, but it's like a slight chance. And of course, like I said, it just goes down from there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys, I see everybody's predictions too, because you know what, if I don't see, if you know, EA does, of course EA will probably be done by the time you guys watch this. But we still have tomorrow being Bethesda and Sony. And then Monday is Ubisoft and Sony, and then Tuesday I think is Nintendo's. So we still got a few days left. Hopefully everybody enjoys their E3 weekend and week. And you know what? I'll see everybody next time. This is Omega Belmont. Peace out.